my name is Jordan Dukovny. I'm the VP Marketing and Sales for Elad Canada.
And hello everyone, my name is Ryan Rabinovich. I'm the President of Pre-Construction at PSR Brokerage, and this has been another GTA Homes exclusive.
Introducing Galleria 3, an inspired new condo tower coming to DuPont's vibrant culture scene. Located at 1245 DuPont Street, near the corner of Dufferin and DuPont, this spectacular condo project is the third residential tower within the highly anticipated Galleria on the Park master plan community. Galleria is located in the heart of Toronto West, one of the top growing areas where there is a 12.4% year-over-year price appreciation compared to only 7.3% in the rest of Toronto. The growth doesn't stop there. It's projected that there will be an additional 13,000 new residential units on the market in the next 5 to 10 years. And with Ontario facing a rental shortage of nearly 200,000 units over the next decade, there will continue to be a strong demand for condo rentals for many years to come. When it comes to pricing, investors will be pleased to know that the new condo units in Toronto West are averaging under $1,100 per square foot, which is well below the downtown core's average of $1,600 per square foot. Now is the time to invest in this booming area where there is more value and potential. This makes Galleria one of the best choices for real estate investments in the Toronto area. Today, we'll be sitting down with Jordan Dukovny, Vice President of Elad Canada, and Ryan Rabinovich, President of PSR Brokerage, to hear more about what this massive master plan community, Galleria in the Park, has to offer. Thank you, Jor. Thank you, Ryan, for having us. Galleria 1 and 2 was a huge success. It sold out very quick. The demand was very strong, and now we're here for Galleria 3. So thank you for having us. Jor, Elad Canada has been around for many, many years. For our viewers, our clients who are not familiar with Elad, can you tell us a little bit more about Elad?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Elad is an international developer. We have a presence in North America via Elad Canada. We're a developer in Canada in the Toronto and Montreal market for over 20 years now. We specialize in master plan communities. We build multi-phase developments and kind of invest heavily in neighborhoods we believe in. The other business for Elad Canada is income producing property. So we own a large portfolio of 7 million square feet of industrial and office and retail buildings across North America, Canada, and the US. We've been around for a long time, and this is what we do day in, day out.
And now we're here for Galleria 3. Ryan, for Galleria, it's a master plan community, massive. We sold Galleria 1, 2, now we're here for 3. How does Galleria 3 differ from Galleria 1 and 2?
That's a great question. I think that the one element that really sets the third phase apart from the first two is its location within the community. It really is that entry point to the community. At the base of the building, you have this beautiful pedestrian muse where it's a pedestrian-only street with a lot of retail sprawling onto the street, restaurants, a lot of the lifestyle retailers will be anchored in that building. And you know, there's additional density there. It's 31-story tower, nearly 430 units with an incredible set of amenities that's really focused on well-being and lifestyle, interacting with neighbors. And I think that this building architecturally makes a huge statement. And when you walk into the building, and you know, we won't be able to probably get this on your video because we're just finalizing them, but off camera, I'll be happy to show you some of the interior renderings, and when you'll see them, your jaw will drop. Like, this building is really stunning.
Galleria 1 and 2 was superb. It was stunning. I mean, there was so much demand, and it's because of the architecture, the design, the amenities. And we're in the Wallace Emerson neighborhood. Either of you can answer. How does this neighborhood compare to any other neighborhood in Toronto? What makes it unique? What makes it investors want to invest here? What makes it for purchasers to want to live here?
I think we both love this neighborhood for various reasons. I'll speak to mine. I love the fact there's a lot of history in this neighborhood. You know, this is predominantly low-rise houses, different ethnicities, but a lot of Portuguese, Italians that were living here. And what I'm seeing lately in the last few years is younger blood coming into the neighborhood, young professionals. Different type of ownerships are flowing into the neighborhood. You get this mix that evolves into this mix of new age retail, exciting restaurants, exciting cafes, with the older stuff that is also beautiful and have a lot of character and a lot of life to it. So that blend is a great recipe. On the investment side of things, this is a neighborhood that's going to explode. I mean, the DuPont corridor is just at the beginning of its development phase. There are many applications coming, Galleria being the first major one. You know, our buyers that bought in the first few phases, in the first couple of phases, and then in phase 3, of course, are going to ride that wave for a long period of time. I use the example of King West and Queen West, what happened there in the last 15 years and where it is today. And this is what's going to happen here.
As a general kind of rule of thumb, you want to recognize where opportunities lie in urban locations. So, you know, Galleria on the Park is a downtown Toronto site. Master plan communities in downtown Toronto are extremely rare. And you know, we're a hop, skip, and a jump away from the downtown core. We're only 5 kilometers away from the core. We have transit all around us. So I love the neighborhood because of the reasons that Dror mentioned, but in addition to that, how connected it is from a transit perspective, and how much evolution is still yet to be had here. And it's one of those things where all of the stakeholders want to see it evolve, right? The community wants to see the growth and evolution. The city wants to see the growth and the evolution. The developers wants to see the growth and the evolution. And when you have this alignment amongst all of these different stakeholders in the process, the result is, you know, world-class community, and that's ultimately the vision here. So that's one of the things that excites me most, and one of the things that I think will contribute to the growth and ultimate value created in this community.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned something interesting, that master plan communities are very rare in downtown core in the city of Toronto. How does a master plan community compare to a single standalone building? Does it add value? Does it create a community for people to enjoy more amenities? Can you tell us what are the advantages of a master plan community as opposed to just a standalone building?
That's just a great answer, because to develop a proper master plan community, you have to have a vision. You have to be dedicated to executing the vision. But to create a comprehensive community, you have to combine various different elements together. When you're building a single standalone building, anywhere you build it, anywhere in the GTA or downtown Toronto, you're going to be having very little impact on what's going on around you. The building will be the building, and the amenities within that building will be the amenities, will be the building. But when you're creating a master plan community, you have a true say in the evolution of what is going on around you, right? You know what the vision is. So, you know, before even submitting the first application to the city for this community, Elad had initiated 40 community consultations where the community residents come together to say, this is how we think this should unfold. And you take that feedback and you build on it. And then the city comes in and says, this is what we think would create something really special here. Then the developer comes in with their vision, and when you merge them all together, you create the ultimate vision for the community. But you have a lot that you're working with. You have the building that you live in, and then you have tens of millions of dollars in infrastructure investment happening literally at the bottom of your building, right? And I'm sure we'll talk about that, but at Galleria on the Park, you know, a few people ask us, you know, how many square foot of amenities do you have in the building? And, you know, the answer at face value is we have 17,000 square feet, so tons of amenities in the building. But the true answer is we have almost 1 million square feet of amenities, because as soon as you leave your building, there's 300,000 square feet of retail at the bottom of your community. There's a 360,000 square foot park across your building. There's a 100,000 square foot brand new community center in your neighborhood. So you're not confined to the offering in your building. It's much greater and broader than that. And I think that's where the value is ultimately created in that comprehensive offering. Think about the convenience of, being able to go downstairs and do your grocery shop, or on your way up from, on your way back home from work, stopping at the dry cleaners and picking up your dry cleaner, or going for an early workout in the morning. Like, it's all downstairs. You do not have to leave the community to benefit from all of these amenities.
We're talking about go local a lot when it relates to food, but this is the essence of go local, right? It's everything is local around you in a walking distance, very, very close. So you don't have to drive 20 minutes somewhere to get a grocery shop or to get something in a pharmacy. It's all right there, available to you. You develop relationships because you see those vendors on a daily basis. You see those people in the park with their pets on a daily basis, and that's what forms the community. That's the essence of a master plan community, is creating those relationships, because we all want to be socializing.
Right, you've been in the industry for a very long time. We've known each other for many years.
It's been a privilege.
It's been a privilege for us to, an honor for us to as well. So we both know, all of us know, that the number one amenity for clients is transportation. How is the transportation here for Galleria?
I agree with you. I think transit is so important for a few different reasons. Number one, Galleria will have tons of retail, and employees would need to come in and out of the community. But beyond that, this community, this specific community, because of its amenities, will become a destination. So you want to be really well connected, and I think, from a geographical perspective, we're perfectly located because we're on two major bus lines, the Dufferin and the DuPont bus lines. We're steps away from the Dufferin-Bloor subway station, the line that goes east and west. Just east of our site, about a 4 or 5 minute drive on the bus, or quicker in a car, is the Spadina subway station that connects you on the one line that goes all the way to Vaughan, to Union, and up to North York. Just west of our site is the Up Express connecting you to Pearson to Union. So we're kind of like the hub, a central location amongst all of these different transit options, and transit is a really important bit of infrastructure, and we're lucky to have Galleria right in the center of all of these different options.
So transportation at your doorstep.
For sure.
Right. So this is Tower 3. How does Tower 3 floor plans, which floor plans, layouts is very important. How does Tower 3 compare to floor plans from Tower 1 and 2? And being in the situation that we're in for 2020, did you tweak the floor plans to make it more livable, since people are looking for more space? A lot of people are, working and working from home, going back and forth, or they have the hybrid of working at the office and working from home, so they're looking for that extra space.
So yes, that's a great question. So first of all, again, going back to the master plan community, and that's true for every building in our community, we always offer a variety of floor plans, a wide range of floor plans, because we believe that a healthy community thrives from multiple different family cells, let's call them. You don't want just studios throughout the building, because that will be a disaster. The way we design our buildings are both inside out and outside in. So inside out means that we take a look at the efficiency of every floor plan. We spend hours together in a room with the architects, with the designers, just making sure those floor plans are as efficient as they can be, and as livable as they can be, depending on the size, or taking consideration of the size. I mean, all of our units have balconies, which is very important. Our outdoor amenities, our amenity space have both outdoor and indoor functionality. For example, co-working space. That's a space that allows people to work from home, but not from their small condo, but to go down and to socialize in a COVID-friendly manner and work without leaving their building. Design is for many, many years. It's not for the current pandemic, and we think that this will be, we hope and think that this will pass, and the units will be, relevant always.
We have taken a lot of time and a lot of care trying to curate a mix of floor plans that make sense for what the buyers are looking for. What we've done in the building here is we actually have some really great floor plans for end users who are looking for 800 to 1200 square foot units at really remarkable values, because we want to entice families to start and young couples to come in to our development as well. So you're going to have a great mix of the affordable product that's going to come in at at the $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 range, and you're going to have a great mix of other units that are catering more towards end users that are slightly larger or maybe have really extraordinarily large outdoor spaces to attract those end users.
What sort of amenities are we going to be looking at here at Galleria?
Our amenities really separate into two main categories. The first one is well-being. Partially because of the impact of COVID, we want to offer a set of amenities in the building that addresses people's anxiety around spending maybe more time than they would normally at home because maybe they're working from home or just trying to keep themselves safe and healthy. Some of the well-being amenities in the building will be a full state-of-the-art fitness facility, a yoga studio, a spin studio. There's going to be an outdoor meditation area. There's going to be saunas and things of that nature. We obviously, as Jor mentioned, we're going to have a beautiful co-working space as well. The second category is lifestyle, which is, in an effort to try to create almost a community within a community in the building where you know your neighbors by name and you interact with them. That's where the lifestyle amenities come in. And so we have a stunning party room and games room. We have a beautiful, very social dining area. We have outdoor elements like outdoor fire lounges and outdoor rooftop pool terraces. And also for the families, we have games rooms specifically for younger children as well. So we'd like to think that we've hit kind of all the main points that buyers were looking for.
One amenity space that I really love that we added to this building is the workshop. So basically think about, some of us living in different style of housing, have garages, you can fix your bike, you can build something. This is that room for the residents. They can do a little mini project, do-it-yourself project or whatever it is, and I think it's really cool.
What I love hearing about Galleria, what Elad has done very well, is that you guys created 17,000 square feet of amenities, indoor and outdoor. I mean, you don't need to go anywhere. You can enjoy both in and out throughout the whole year. Right. Give me 3 reasons that you think the value will go up because of...
To me, the first thing is it's a master plan community, so it's multi-phase. So just by that, every phase that's following this phase will be priced at a higher price point. Number 2, extremely strong rental market. I think there's no product in this neighborhood. There's 0 vacancy and no product. So the rental market will be continuing to be strong here. Toronto, is net immigration. It's all we talk about, right? And Canada is still one of the best places to live in the world. We're all from someplace originally, and we all understand that. We came here and built a life, and that's what this city allows you to do.
I think the neighborhood is in a really in the infancy stage of its evolution. A lot of people in the city talk about DuPont West, Galleria being the gateway to DuPont West, but when you walk along DuPont in 10 years, you will not recognize it. There's literally development applications popping all over the place. So Galleria isn't just the master plan community for what it is. It's the entire revitalization, regentrification, the additional density that's coming to DuPont in a really fine manner. It's all mid-rise buildings. Galleria is really one of the only highly dense sites along DuPont. A lot of really boutique, high-end buildings that are going to come in here and drive the values up. You're never going to have an oversupply here because you're not typically going to see high-density sites. Galleria is an anomaly in that way.
When will Galleria start selling, and how can someone get platinum access?
Great. So our targeted launch date is somewhere in the middle of October. We're going to be closely in touch with you to let you know. Obviously, the GTA Homes team is a big part of the reason why we're so successful. So the sequence of events would be communication. I think communication is key for the process. Oftentimes when buyers are kind of disgruntled because maybe they didn't get the unit that they want or maybe they didn't get any unit at all, oftentimes if you trace it back, you realize it's because they've vocalized their interest a little bit too late, right? Maybe after the initial allocations or after the initial worksheets have been received. In my opinion, communication can resolve a lot of that. So, if you are interested in the project, if you're interested in finding out more about Galleria 3 or want to learn more about the opportunity, I would proactively reach out to Bridget, David, and the team and let them know. Speak to them now, 2-3 weeks before the launch, so that they know you're familiar with it, that they know that this is the community that you'd want to purchase in, and then they would in turn communicate it to us. And once we know from discussing with you what you're looking for, it's much easier for us to try to accommodate you if we know about it early enough. We're really a team, and my big takeaway is be proactive, connect with the GTA Homes team so that we could turn your interest into reality, so to speak.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Dror. We're so excited for Galleria 3. We think it's going to be a phenomenal site. It's going to be another huge success, just like Galleria 1 and 2.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much.
Come see for yourself why everyone is excited about this new master plan community that will revolutionize the future of condo developments across the GTA. Sales for Galleria 3 will be starting soon, so make sure to get in touch with a GTA Homes sales agent to get priority access to this spectacular new condo project. I'm Bridget Obregon, and this has been another GT Homes exclusive.